I've just noticed as soon as I press record, I realised I'm not wearing my wedding ring, something that the wife will no doubt point out to me once she's watched the video. We've got an interesting one today. This Google and YouTube seem to have launched this really sort of quiet but awesome deal that you can get now. Obviously, I'm a big fan of YouTube. I probably digest more content on YouTube than I do on my Sky TV or on my Netflix, Amazon Prime, or my other content streaming. The majority of stuff I watch, consume as a viewer and a listener is through YouTube. So obviously I'm a YouTube premium member. Now I was logging into YouTube like I normally do on the app on my phone, and I was met with a pop-up on the YouTube app saying you can get what is in this box for free as a YouTube premium member. Now what's in this box is the Google Stadia, I'm thinking it's pronounced Stadia, the Google Stadia Premier Edition for free. 90 quid's worth of product and merchandise is in this box, and I got it for free. I initially thought when I looked at this, I saw this offer that, oh my god, I've got a virus or something like that. But this is actually 100% true, and the evidence is here in this box. I paid not a single penny to get this delivered to my address. It came in the post, packaged in this box. I've just ripped off my address and details because I don't want anyone playing some postman's knock with me. But what is in this box is what I have got because I'm a YouTube premium member for nothing. Now, the first thing you'll notice is even on the packaging itself, the shipping box, welcome to Stadia. I hope it is called Stadia and I'm not saying it wrong. Stadia there in the box, and then in the middle is the Premier Edition of Google Stadia. I'm going to get rid of this card and we'll look at the box. So that's it. I'm really amazed, to be honest. All I've done so far is get rid of the shrink wrap off this box because it was tightly sealed, and it would have either been a weird cut or you'd have had to listen to me trying to cut it open on the video. So this is it. I cannot believe the RRP on this is $89.99. $89.99. Now, one of the terms of getting this for free is that you obviously sign up for your free month of Stadia Pro, which is a sort of an upgraded premium service to the Stadia, and that gives you the opportunity to claim some AAA style titles, stuff included. I'm going to have a look on the computer while we're on this video and find out what is included. But this is what you get in the post, and it looks spectacular. So when you slide it, I mean, I know I talk on my videos a lot about the premium feel of things, but it is a stunning packaging. Includes Stadia controller, Google Chromecast Ultra, and that's all the specs. On the other side, there's a picture of two hands playing the controller, and then some imagery to show you what is included in the box. There's your Chromecast Ultra, and that is your Stadia Pro controller, whatever you call it. Now, you can use Stadia, from what I understand. I'm a total novice, but from what I understand, you can use Stadia with a number of controllers, being USB or Bluetooth. But I'm told for the best experience using Stadia, you use this controller, and you cannot listen to that clickiness. Beautiful clicky buttons. Nice springy sticks and deep and sensitive triggers. So there's not like an in and out version like you get on some controllers. This has got a whole spectrum of different presses, which could be great use. Nice crunchy buttons. It feels great to hold in your hand. It feels comfortable. It feels very similar to the obvious controller it looks like. But it's fine. My thumbs sit comfortably on the sticks. My fingers sit naturally on the triggers. Easy access and switching. It's a beautiful controller. It's got a lovely soft matte finish, if you can see, on the pad itself, with a textured, more grippy finish on the underside. It's lovely to feel. Then we've got a couple of buttons here, which I don't know what they mean right now at this moment. Got a 3.5mm jack for your headsets in the bottom, and then you've got a USB Type-C connection at the top, which I'm assuming is to charge the controller. But it has to be, doesn't it? This would be, this button here, that's the Stadia logo, so that's going to be your home screen button, or, you know, like what you get with your normal, your current generation and next generation consoles. They've all got a home button of some kind. This is no different. But that is a lovely little controller. I'm going to move that out of the way, and then get in this finger hole. The next layer down, again, wonderfully packaged. We've got this divider with a USB Type-C cable with quite a reasonable amount of length. There's at least a meter's worth there, I'd say, looking at it. Your charging plug, which is strangely, I mean, that's really strange how they've done that sort of thing. Right, there we go. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we've all got one of these, haven't we? We've all got one. There's that there. So that's to control your charger for, I guess. And then we've got a little pulley sort of Stadia, very, very discreetly put in there. It's an envelope. It's an envelope. They're making the unboxing of one of these very ceremonious. It's great to film on a video. I hope people watching this are feeling the same way I'm seeing it, that they are doing a nice little way of, say, the controller getting started. So this is your instruction guide about connecting it all up. Yeah, how Stadia works using your controller, and then you've got your sort of your safety and regulatory guides, or whatever. Yeah, and that comes in that nice little cardboard envelope. And then the next valuable thing that's included is the Chromecast Ultra. I mean, this is a great gadget on its own. This connects straight into your TV, similar to other sort of streaming and television on-demand connecting devices. And I believe oh no way, look at that. I didn't realise that. The back's magnetic. It's quite dusty for some reason, fresh out of the box, but look at that. That is magnetic, so you can snap it onto things, and great. So that is how you connect the controller to this, and then away you go. Now that will also give you access to using apps such as YouTube Premium, Netflix, Amazon Prime, all those sort of cloud-based streaming services, plus I'm assuming plenty of other apps. And then we've got the plug and cable for, that's quite smart actually. So is that how you connect it to the web? Can you connect it directly to the web maybe? Is it for updates? I don't know. But we have a LAN socket there, an Ethernet socket to connect what can only be assumed is the internet onto the plug there. So that must transfer via this micro USB, or smart USB I should say, into the device. Interesting. I don't think there's anything else kept in there. No, very nice box. Props to Google for, one place for all the ways we play. And I think that's important. I think that what they are trying to do is come with a library that is very universal in terms of gauge play. It's not going to be ultra universal because obviously the big boys have got their exclusives and want to hold on to them tightly. But I mean, when you look at, like I showed you last week, when you look at the Xbox and the PlayStation that was released today, the 19th in the UK, when you look at the size of those consoles, and then you look at this, if you're stuck for size, you don't want something as huge as the next-gen consoles. Maybe you're more of a casual gamer. There's a number of reasons why you could own this, but why wouldn't you want one? It feels like it might be a little bit steep for $89.99. But depending on what the quality of the content is and how this actually operates, it could be a very competitive and budget-friendly equivalent to buying, especially a next-gen console. So, that's what you get in the box. Now, let me look on the computer real quick. After just a quick sort of look round, I had to sign in and whatever, but I'm signed in. And the first thing you get when you sign in is you're a pro, Odin's Fernand. You've got access to Stadia on any supported device. Visit the Stadia store to claim your Stadia Pro games. So, supported device. Stadia compatible gamepads and screens. So, it's got a list of phones. It's got a list of smartphones. Lots of Samsungs, Pixels, and a few of the others. Right, so with Chromecast Ultra, the only connectable Stadia controller is the Stadia controller. All the other stuff isn't. You can connect via USB and Bluetooth on Google Chrome for some DualShock controllers, Xbox One controllers, Xbox 360 controllers via USB, and a keyboard and mouse. And then certain phones will let you have USB and Bluetooth connectivity. So, but with the Chromecast Ultra, the only Wi-Fi connectable controller you can use is the Stadia one that's set there. I'm assuming that's probably why you get the bundle on the Pro package of getting both. Headsets. Yeah, so I mean, anything with a 3.5mm jack will usually work according to the bits and bobs, but that's about it. All right, I've just had a notification. The Stadia supply. Please, if you are contacting us regarding the recent YouTube Premium promotion, please note that we are out of supplies and the promotion has now ended. So there you go. So you come up onto the home screen. I can't really show you my screen because it doesn't make sense, but just to give you the games. So on the Pro, you can the games that are included in your Pro membership: Hello Neighbour, Sniper Elite 4, The Gardens in Between, PUBG, Human Fall Flat, Dead by Daylight, Risk of Rain, Bomberman, Hitman, Super Hot, terrific game, especially VR. Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris, Little Nightmares. I'm going through a lot of people. All the SteamWorld games. There's some absolutely incredible games that just included that you can download. Now, whether or not that's worth your subscription is a different story. But games you can buy. So you can buy games directly onto the console. Watch Dogs Legion being one of them, $59.99. Ghost Recon, Far Cry. Yeah, there's. I mean, it is a library. You'd see on. You can get the demo for the Immortals Phoenix Rising game. Doom 64 for $3.99. Just get some old school Doom on the go. Even pre-orders, you can pre-order Cyberpunk, Hitman 3, the Destiny 2 Beyond Light setup, Assassin's Creed. $14.99 for the 2016 Doom. That's quite a decent price. £16.49 for Borderlands 3. So quite impressive, really. Now, I did a little bit of research when I had the time, and people have said that, you know, obviously not using this or the combination of these two together can result in things like input lag, or this jumps through a few hoops and takes some shortcuts to get connected to this, which makes the response time quite a lot faster than if you were to use third-party devices. So obviously the proprietary stuff is the way to get the best possible experience. I'm hearing that you can get 60 frames per second at 720, which is a nice setup, obviously depending on your display and your internet connection, but no two experiences will likely to be the same because different internet connections. It's a bit of a rumble. I think a lot of the common advice to people who are familiar with this is to make sure you've got a good internet connection to then apply this the way it's supposed to be. But people say after a long time of playing that it doesn't feel like you're streaming games, it just feels like you're gaming. And that's really good feedback. And if you can sort of get some enjoyment out of something that's more budget friendly, where you pay a monthly subscription, the same as you do with the other consoles and manufacturers and whatever, then you could be getting access to some pretty strong AAA gaming at a fraction of the price of buying one of these AAA consoles. I suppose after a year of being out, they've had a chance to improve and tweak, but what an offer to get your hands on. I was under the impression when I started recording this that you could claim till the 31st of December, but it would appear that the offer is now over as they have given away all of the stock. So, yeah, let me know in the comments if you've got Stadia. Give me some feedback, any advice you can give me on what to play, how to play, what I need to do to get the best possible experience with this. Anybody you missed out on, anyone who got one in the offer, tell me what your thoughts are. It was a really interesting move by Google. I think they've done it because, obviously, the console war is in full effect right now. And they've definitely made themselves known. The groups... The gaming groups on the social media that I'm part of have all talked about this and that they've got their hands on one, so great. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like what you see. I upload videos roughly twice a week. Steelbooks, collectibles, gaming, things like this, some tech. I might step more into some tech. I've seen some interesting things. I wouldn't mind unboxing, so I'm going to go down that route next. You can follow me on Instagram and on Facebook at Odinson Ant, same as the title on here. And I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.